Who are you and why are you hiding your face? I wish we could use Navy in the party. I wish so too. But then we would be 3 rogues in the party. Then we would be 3 rogues. And in an archer. So pretty much rogues and a tank. But yeah. Address the elf. You won't escape this time. Who are you and why are you hiding your face? You hear a heavy sigh coming from under the shawl. Fine, you've got me. We'll talk. But not here. Lead me somewhere away from prying eyes. She's all yours, Commander. I caught her, I handed her over, and now, as they say, I wash my hands off this whole affair. So that's Kaelissa. Seemed like all we had to do was to talk to her 3 times. Oh, the problem is, I didn't save. Did I? I didn't save. And I think that she appears randomly, and we have to find her 3 times. So we had already found her twice. And the last time we did this, the last time we talked to everyone and all that, she wasn't there. But I think that the system works like this. Every time that we're in our camp and it reloads, then she has a chance of appearing in somewhere around. Because, I mean, that's the only explanation I've got. What do you want from me, soldier? It was an inesprit gesture. She rips the half mask off her face, and you see her black skin and crimson eyes. It's Kaelissa, the elf you met in Canabris. Why did you follow my army? To find someone. His masters want me dead, which means I will die sooner or later. After a pause, she narrows her eyes and spits out. But that doesn't mean I'll lie down and accept my fate. I'm no lamb to the slaughter, and I won't be waiting for a kindly executioner to come for me, knife in hand. Never again. You spy? Her scarlet eyes flash defiantly, and she mutters through her teeth. I'm not going to hide it. I have come here to commit a violent and bloody act. But I do not serve the demons, and I won't do you or your forces any harm. Don't play coy, any details. Why? Frowning skeptically if she gives you an appraising look. And what will you do with my story? Take into account and pass your judgment? Kill me if you deem me a reprobate, help the poor girl if you don't? Well, I haven't asked for help, and your authority to judge me seems rather dubious. She is not wrong. Oh, nice. Did a perception check. 23 DC. Pretty good one, too. She's clearly lying to you, but doesn't feel like the guile of someone plotting a crime. There's a slight wounded look in her eyes that makes her seem more like prey than hunter. I don't want to kill her. I don't want to kill her. We've passed through other drows, the ones that attacked us not long ago. But I think that her story is deeper than that. And I truly believe that she's not on the side of the demons. I'll leave you be. She shrugs casually, as if her fate had not been hanging in the balance just a moment ago. How nice of you, soldier. Don't call me soldier. I'm the commander of the crusade. Everyone's a soldier in a way, generals and privates alike. I look at you and I see someone whose life is war and only war. That makes you a soldier. I also like how she thinks. I met other elves who look like you. They serve the demons. Anemora's minions. The words escape her lips before she's able to stop them, and then she looks at you with visible irritation. One of the Skari's servants is a powerful elf by the name of Anemora, and those corrupted elves are her lackeys. Don't ask me how I know this or why my appearance is similar to theirs. Well, because you guys are Dralls. I'm not your enemy, but if you see them, kill them without remorse. No, you're Kaelissa. That's a lie. I loathe demons and I kill any I come across. I believe you. Thorns in the camp. watch out for him. He's the one who should watch out for me. And she left. Okay, now I want to talk to Thorn. Like, I want to talk to Thorn immediately. Excuse me, Mr. Thorn.
Trail me.
He is here. Lots of things to do. Lots of people to talk to. Social is here now, painting as usual. We talk to Thorn. The elf's pale, beautiful face bears an expression of melancholy detachment. How may I help? I met other elves that look just like Alyssa. A gloomy shadow crosses his face. He remains silent for a while, and says reluctantly, "A few years ago, a sect of demon worshippers was uncovered in Kyonin. They were followers of the Skari who had been brought together by his priestess, Anemora. Naturally, as soon as the truth was revealed, a hunt for these evil zealots was called. They were all marked with the same brand of darkness as their leader, the wicked Kaelissa." The sect was soon destroyed, but some of the cultists managed to escape. I pursued them in order to eradicate their evil, root and branch. It is a great shame that the children of a noble nation have besmirched themselves with this taint, and I would be grateful if this confession were kept between us. 13k points already? 13k points already? I have no idea how to control the points, though. I really don't. I have no idea how to control the amount of points that are being given. But you've been here every day, you know, for a couple of hours. Okay, I found Kaelissa is spying on my camp. Then you should be on the lookout for her accomplices. Her demonic masters must have sent her to plot against you. And since she's already made her way into the camp, she will strike soon. I hope you weren't as merciful with her this time. She left alive and unharmed, or I let her go. She's not a threat to the Crusaders. 2. A resigned sigh burst from his lips. Then she has deceived you once more. I don't think so. But I think he's gonna drop that soon. Hey, Aiko. Hey. Ooh, Sozu has stuff to talk. Has more to talk to. Socio is painting a cleric and his young acolyte. He skillfully conveys the contrast between wide maturity and fervent youth, while also expressing the deep faith that unites the pair. Socio notes you and lowers his brush. Commander? Oh, he has nothing to say. Okay. How are you? I am fine. Oh yeah, speaking of which, since everyone is here, guys, tomorrow I have a biopsy to do on my arm, which means that I will probably, very likely not be streaming on Sunday because I do not know if my arm is gonna be okay, you know, because it's, it has like, I'm gonna be taking, it's a quite sensible area. It's like underneath of my arm, in the middle of it, so I might not be able to use it for a while because it's gonna cut, like local anesthesia and stuff like that, and I'm a wimp, so I'll probably not be able to stream on Sunday. It's just so you guys know. But I'm fine. It's just a biopsy. It's just a investigation, So, yeah, that. But I'm fine. I'm fine. We just need to watch out for our health at all times. We just need to be one step ahead, you know? Very important If you guys haven't been to the doctors or you haven't taken a blood test, do it like at least once every 6 months. It doesn't take much. Like, it really doesn't. And you might be you might have something. Like, I found out I have anemia not long ago, and that's quite horrible, you know, like, because anemia brings you down, you're fatigued all the time, stuff like that. So um it's just good to always know how your health is. We usually don't give much attention until it's bothering us. It shouldn't be the case. Trust me, it shouldn't be the case. I should take a blood test too. Yeah, like if you can do it every 6 months, then just do a general checkup every year. Just take care of yourself, so you don't have to, you know, do a. I mean, some things are so repairable so fast. I want scrolls. What are you selling? Glowing croissant. I should get this, because I have enough. Because I have one right now, don't I? Yes, I have the one. And this. Yeah.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Yeah, I should pay more attention to my... Yeah, I mean, everyone should. But I don't say this as like, oh, I'm being a mom, you know, just like, take care and all that thing. It's just, everyone knows what they do with their lives. I just want to see any friend of mine under circumstances where it might... I don't know, it might be bad, it might be... It's just... You got me, guys. You know what I'm saying. We never know. Okay, time to sell stuff. No, wait. Keep these. Need to see if someone in my party needs a new chain shirt. Don't need that. Don't need that. Nope. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cold iron composite longbow. Okay. These are good. Don't want that. Don't want any of these. No. No need for that. No need for that. I'm gonna save the barding ones. You never know. Do I need to buy this? I don't. I don't really. Price. Erosive +3. Bug crusher. Composite longbow. I don't really see anything that I really need. There are some named weapons here, but nothing that I would use, really. Yes, you will of course visit me. Oh, I so miss you guys so much. Maybe we're going to Korea on the same trip? Oh, really? Oh, that's so great. I will of course receive you as soon as I can. I have space for up to 4 people here at home. And it's quite comfy. Winter is coming, so it's beautiful. I suggest coming when the sun is up. So around March. Yeah, that's when the sun is back again, pretty much. Before that, it's kind of dark and not great. It's not complete darkness. Of course, it's not complete darkness, no. But it's definitely not a good situation. Not nice. I've talked to Darren about the state. He's going to celebrate his birthday at Dragon's Edge, so we can go there as guests. A celebration? That's far from ideal. It will be rather inconvenient for me to conduct the investigation with all the guests around. Thank you, nonetheless, Commander. When you decide to go to the state, I will join you. Wow, what a rude. Oh yeah, we saw about this.
Yes.
This depends on vaccine. To enter Sweden right now, you need to have you need to have like the thing is stating that you have a vaccine that is now it's accepted in the European Union. Yeah, it's we had gone through this conversation last night. That's why I'm jumping on it. We already took 2 doses, but I don't know if Sweden will accept Coronavac. I'm not sure if Coronavac is accepted in the EU in general. That's the thing. I don't think Coronavac is already... It's being accepted in here. You should look for that. Yeah, because I think the entire EU is not accepting Coronavac as of now. Okay, let's go talk to the Queen. Oh, that actually sucks. You guys took Coronavac, so... Not that Coronavac is bad, no. Of course not. It's amazing, just as any other vaccine. It's just bad for the sake of taking in traveling, you know? There is a very slim possibility that I'll be going to Brazil in December. Very slim, but there is. It exists, just so you guys know. I'll let you know, of course. Of course, I'll let you know. That's obvious. Okay, we got a bunch of things to talk to the Queen. As promised, I entered the ranks incognito, along with a few bodyguards. I've introduced myself as Kitrain, an old friend of yours. I'm a knight of minor order, the Green Crows. That's an odd name. We shall see how long it takes the Navy to sniff me out. Please come to Brazil. Be careful, my bot's gonna get you for the spamming. Oh, I look like a celebrity now. How did you decide to join the Crusade after all? Because I have a curious mind, and I am quite unable to sit and do nothing for long. You ask a difficult question. I must remain as safe as possible. My death or abduction would sow chaos among our forces. However, I am not only a queen, I'm also a paladin of Yomede. It is not in my nature to sit in a place with a sword sheathed. Those from Marina and Chatarino? Yes, you're correcto. In a manner of speaking, your requests were simply a convenient excuse for me to be where I belong, crusading against the demon hordes. Besides, I am curious to see my new knight commander in action. I have a question for you as well. Why did you wish me to join you on the crusade? Well, is it fair for you to send us to our deaths while you stay safe in the castle? That is most imprudent, Commander. What would we become if every ruler or general risked themselves servicelessly in the battle? Well, you would lead. That's natural. That's how it goes. If you're there, then no one's gonna have that same very thought. And then they're gonna fight much better. That's the morale thing. No matter if you're a king or a queen, you should always be in front of your forces. Even if you're the brains and not mean, if you are only brains, then you should stay in the back, but you should still be there. May I ask you a personal question? I've learned so much about Queen Galfrey from chronicles and legends. What about the other Queen Galfrey, the one that the historians and bards cannot see? Queen smiles faintly. That Galfrey is an old woman, weighted down by a great burden, but she has not lost her passion, and she will make the feathers fly when the time comes. Look at option number 3. It's good that you're still so full of life despite your advanced age. She freezes. Excuse me, I have lost any interest in continue this conversation. LOL! Okay. Oh, that was great. That was really great. That was like, you're old. So, yeah, good job being here, fighting with us and all that. Wow. I thank you for your answer. Moving on. How does it feel living for so long beyond all natural limits? You're over 100 years old, my queen, aren't you? I shall answer thus. The decision to prolong my life was not mine. It was a decision of the Church of Yomede. The Sun Orchid elixirs have been paid for by the church. The priest determined that I was needed in these dark times, both as a ruler and the chosen paladin of Yomede. I accepted their decision and the great responsibility it entails. Why did you entrust me with Darren? Queen smiles. I saw such a wonderful opportunity to teach the Count a lesson and just couldn't resist. Honestly, I expected you to dismiss him forthwith. The Count would have been forced to return to court a laughing stock. It would have been a truly sobering experience. There is nothing more disgraceful for a Mendevian nobleman than to be discharged like that. Darren Arundel. He was such a lovely child. His mother, Lady Selena, was one of the most gracious people I've ever met. She was amiable yet decorous and truly kind. Bonds of kinship among the nobility are on the whole highly practical and only useful for forming alliances. But Countess Arundel managed to become a true member of my family. I suppose that is why I spent so much time believing her son to be a better person than he actually was. His company is a heavy burden. Still, I must admit that I'm quite pleased that you decided to keep him on as a companion. There is a small chance that once he has had a true taste of the Crusade life, the Count will finally cease to mock the Crusaders as cynically as he is wont to do. You have given an army and the title of Knight Commander to a stranger. Why? Because for 100 years I have protected my lands, trying to drive the demon horde back into the abyss. I have tried every right and rational method. My armies have been led by the greatest generals, even Yomede's angels. My goddess Herod created the ward stone for us. We have tasted victory more than once, but we have failed to close the ward wound. As for you, do not call yourself a stranger. You are the savior of Canabris. Hundreds of its people saw the power that descended upon you and turned the demons to dust. It's the sign they've waited for decades. A sign for all loyal hearts and followers of Yomede. Time has come. Hope has been rekindled in the hearts of my subjects, thanks to you. Hope is a priceless resource. I had no choice but to give it wings. You called it the sign they've been waiting for, but I take it you're reserving judgment. Your question seems to catch the Queen off balance. A strange spark flashes in her eyes. When Eridan perished and Yomede took over his legacy, I was among the first to serve the new goddess. I helped restore her church from the ashes left by the chaos after Eridan's death. Eridan was a god that died. Since then, I have served the inheritor loyally and truthfully. I like to believe that I have earned the blessings of my goddess. After I learned of what had happened in Canabris, when I met you with the Defender's Heart, I had so many questions. It is true that what happened was Yomede's work? Why did she give this power to someone unknown rather than one of her most loyal followers? Could it be that my faith has grown weak and I don't recognize the deeds of my goddess even when they are happening right in front of me? Is the goddess somehow testing me? Those doubts were like poison. So she was jealous of us. But I refused to let them poison me. I gave you an army, declared you the Knight Commander, and accepted you as I would anyone chosen by the goddess. I need more soldiers to take to Dresden. All the forces I could afford to spare are either in your army already or they were their way here. Yeah, we know we can hire some people every week or so. We could call up volunteers, but if your headquarters sends out letters and appeals to the Queen's name, everyone will know that I came with you. Demons will not miss such an opportunity. Their hordes will advance and overwhelm us. No, that is not an option. Talk to Irabeth, let her handle volunteer recruitment, and my name will remain hidden, much like my participation in the crusade. Don't forget, I'm Kitrain the Knight. Hmm.
This way.
Okay. All right. So we are all very much tired and encumbered. Let's see, what is this? Cloak of Resistance +1. Always great to have. You're using 1. You're not using any. What is this? Whenever the wearer of this Cloak of Resistance +2 lands a killing blow, they gain immunity to mind affecting conditions for 3 rounds. Guess I'm gonna give that to Wendu. And he needs resistance as well. Gonna leave those things in my dorm and rest. Okay. I'm gonna take the heads with me. I never know if I need them or not. I have so many elven things already. Wait, I had 3, didn't I? At least I thought I had 3, I don't. Eric, do you know if I have to keep the wands? The alchemy kit 1? Or do I have to take both of them with me? Although they don't weight anything, so I suppose it's okay. Everything that has this thing, I'm keeping with me. This thing behind it, you know? Don't need these hammers. Gonna sell that. Oh yeah, who needs a chain shirt? Do you? Do you? You don't. You use this. Okay. Hey, Zakarina. I'm great, thank you. How are you doing tonight? Go sell some stuff real quick before I move on. Mr. Blacksmith? Some things to sell. Make some monies.